If you're thinking about getting on the property ladder, you're most likely going to need a mortgage. Most of us do. But what do you need to do in preparation for getting mortgage approved? Contrary to what you might think, it doesn't start 2 weeks before you approach the bank. It generally starts a year or two before you go to the bank. So let's think about the top things that you need to consider. 1, you need to start tackling any crappy debt you have. So if you've got credit card loans, if you've got car loans, if you've got personal loans, you need to start trying to get rid of them, because it dramatically reduces the amount of money that you can borrow. An €8,000 loan could reduce your borrowing capacity by 40 or 50,000 euros. 2, the deposit. You're going to need to save money, and you need to save on a regular basis. And this is a real key thing. If your mortgage repayment is going to be €1,000 a month, for example, I would suggest that you need to be saving 1,300 euros a month consistently. So when you approach the bank in a couple of years' time and you're saying, I will be able to pay back €1,000 a month, and they say, prove it, you can say, look, I've been paying 1,300 euros a month. 3, get your bank accounts in order. Overdrafts is not a good idea. If you have an overdraft is for emergencies. If you're constantly in your overdraft, it means you're constantly in a state of emergencies, and the banks will get worried that you won't be able to pay back the mortgage. So get out of that overdraft and stay out of it. 4, think about how much you want to buy for, and you need to think beyond just how much you can save a deposit for and how much you can get approved for. It's a very expensive time when you buy a house. 5, most of all, make sure when you're buying the house that you're buying, or apartment, that you're buying something that you're happy to live in for a long time. Lots of people make the mistake of saying, I'm going to buy this house, going to live it in 3 years, and then in 3 years' time I'm going to sell it and I'm going to buy my next house. That's great if the property market goes in your direction, but nobody has any idea in that type of period of time, 1, 2 or 3 years, where property is going to go. So buy something that if everything works out, you might want to move out of in a couple of years' time if the property market goes in the right direction, but also something that you'd be happy to live your life in for the next 20 years if you had to. So there's 5 things there. Get on top of them, get yourself mortgage ready, but start a long time out. It's not something that you just jump into 2 weeks beforehand.